Hello everyone, I'm Miranda, a quiet and somewhat shy high school girl. From childhood to adulthood, my personality has always been the same. But my best friend Joyce was different. After high school, Joyce seemed to change 180 degrees. She had changed so much that sometimes I couldn't believe this was the same friend I grew up with. Please like and subscribe to listen to our story. We had a beautiful childhood together, sharing, helping each other, but most importantly, we never fought. Joyce and I also had the same taste in clothes, liked the same music group, and even how we talked was influenced by each other. I thought nothing would change my friendship with Joyce, but I was wrong. Since 3 years ago, her family has become rich. Thanks to their successful business, Joyce's parents granted her every request, from designer clothes and bags to expensive phones and laptops. Even Joyce's hairpins were of highest quality. Maybe Joyce gradually realized the difference between her and me. Then, from time to time, we drifted apart and were no longer as close friends as before. As soon as I entered the class, I saw Joyce sitting and laughing happily with a bunch of boys.
Joyce, you and Brenda have been best friends since childhood, right?
We are just friends. I don't like playing with girls. Being close to a boy is much less troublesome.
You're such a cool girl, Joyce.
I've been like this since I was a kid. I'm an outgoing person, but I'm scared of drama. I was quite shocked by what Joyce just said. Did she publicly deny our friendship? Hopefully, Joyce was just joking. Seeing me, she still smiled and begged me to come over. You might look at me and think I am pretty girly, but honestly, I don't know girly stuff. I rarely touch any cosmetics. If you want to know more about that, ask Brenda here. She is the master of skincare and makeup. No, I'm not any kind of master. I only know a little bit. Stop hiding your talent. No one can take it away, even if you share it with us. Look, girls have to put on all kind of creams when they go out on the street. Like this. No girl is like me. I only wash my face with water and put on a tiny bit of lipstick when I go out to look natural. It's just sunscreen because my skin gets irritated easily. Yeah, no wonder your face is full of pimples. I am going to my seat. The teacher is coming. At the beginning of the conversation, Joyce always praised the other party and then would find ways to bring them down. Not only in words, but many times, Joyce's action crossed the line. She was making herself an unlikable person in the eye of others. I still remembered last week's PE class, the day Joyce made many people angry with her. After finishing the endurance test, class president Timothy came to ask and help everyone stretch their muscles. Seeing that, Joyce immediately sat down and grimaced, clutching her legs. I was quite surprised because she had asked the teacher's permission to skip the running test prior. Are you okay, Joyce? Is your leg hurt? Let me see. I sat down, trying to help Joyce. She got angry and quickly chased me away. I am fine. Get out of the way, Brenda. You are so annoying. I had to leave, but as Timothy approached, Joyce continued to hold her legs and groan. Timothy, my leg hurts. Help me.
Where do you feel hurt, Joyce? Your calves are fine.
No, it hurts above the knee.
Okay. Let me see.
The boys also approached Joyce, worrying over her. The other girls in the class could only shake their heads in frustration. Joyce still didn't stop. She continued to say words that even I found hard to hear. The other girls are so strong. They have muscles, so they are stronger. Unlike me, I've been weak since I was a kid. At that moment, Grace, Timothy's girlfriend, angrily came over. Are you done, Timothy? Let's go.
Give me a minute. Are you feeling better, Joyce?
I'm still in pain. What's wrong, Grace? Your boyfriend is just helping me. Are you being jealous over this little thing? We just have something to deal with now. You are lucky to have Timothy. Try to keep him. Don't control him like that. Such a waste. You! I never wanted to get in the way of things like this, but seeing the situation was getting tenser for Joyce, I pulled up the courage to step in. Timothy, go with Grace. I'll take care of Joyce.
That works too. Thank you, Brenda.
As Timothy and Grace left, Joyce immediately pushed me away. It's none of your business, Brenda. I don't need your help. I just don't want to see you guys arguing. I was completely surprised by Joyce's attitude. I didn't know what I did wrong to get scolded like that. Fearing everyone would shun my best friend, I tried to advise Joyce to change many times, but she deliberately ignored everything. Joyce even got mad at me once. Was this why Joyce no longer wanted to be close to me like before? That day, Joyce and I were walking together in the schoolyard when we saw Alan. He was one grade above me and the president of the art club I joined. I remembered when I first joined the club, I was too shy to talk to anyone. Then Alan appeared and he gently pulled me out of those complexes. Alan also actively guided my drawing skills to improve a lot. Just thinking about him made my heart race. I knew I liked Alan, but didn't know how to express my feelings. Brenda, why are you standing there like a statue? Where are you looking? No, nothing. Let's go. Are you looking at Alan? You like him, right? How do you know about Alan? Who does not know about Alan? He and I texted each other often. Really? It's not a big deal. Do you like Alan? Let me call Alan over here so you can talk. No, don't. There is no need. There is nothing to be shy about. Alan! Before I could stop, Joyce yelled at Alan, causing him to rush over to us.
What's wrong, Joyce? Do you need help? Hi, Brenda. Are you here too?
Yes, hello to you too. I don't need your help, but Brenda does. She looked at you for so long that she was about to faint. Stop saying weird things, Joyce.
Ha! You're so funny.
I am serious. Brenda just told me she likes you the most. Hearing Joyce's words, I felt like I was hot enough to bake a cake. I quickly bowed to Alan and was about to turn my back to leave when Joyce grabbed my arm. Hey, where are you going? I called Alan to come over here. Talk to him. But Sorry, Alan. Normally, Brenda isn't like this. She just pretends to be shy when she sees you. In class, she's so bold. Any guy can start a conversation with her. There is no such thing. Okay, fine. If you like Alan, then confess. This opportunity won't come again.
Joyce, stop teasing Brenda. Hey, Brenda, I've been studying for exams lately, so I can't go to the club. Is everyone still active?
I ignore Brenda, Alan. Where are you going today dressed so well? What perfume are you using? It smells so nice. That night, I locked myself in my room and cried for an hour with my pillow because I was sad and also because I was so angry. Joyce humiliated me right before my crush. I could never face him again from now on. I didn't expect my first crush to end in such a ridiculous way. How could Joyce do something like that to me? Could it be that she likes Alan too? Or did Joyce want revenge on me for what happened during gym class last time? But for whatever reason, I wouldn't forgive Joyce. I would never let Joyce have the opportunity to continue doing things like this again. The following morning, I went to school with puffy eyes and a tired face due to lack of sleep. Hey guys, look! Brenda must have been staying up all night texting with someone. That's why her face looks like this. I am so jealous. I wish I had someone to focus on like that too. Rest assured, Joyce. Your face will look like this in the next few days. What kind of attitude is that? Are you angry with me? Joyce was beautiful, smooth at talking, and kind. I wouldn't dare get mad at someone like you. I imitated Joyce's tone of voice to speak, surprising her. The only way to deal with Joyce was to become someone like her. Forget the happy past. From now on, I was your enemy. In the days that followed, every time Joyce opened her mouth, my classmates and I would show up to interrupt. David! David! Can you open this bottle for me, please? It's too tight. David! Help us too! We can't open our water bottles! Being interrupted by us, Joyce angrily ran away. We got tired of watching her pretend to be a weak little girl. As long as she was within the school grounds, Joyce wouldn't have the chance to do whatever she wanted as before. She would have to receive the same treatment she had done to others. Fiona, your skin is so pretty. I also wish to have tan skin like you. You look so healthy. Unfortunately, I can't. No matter how much I expose my skin to the sun or any other method, it's as white as snow. It sucks. Luckily, guys prefer white girls. My skin is naturally brown. Oh, is that so? I was going to ask you for the secret to tan skin. What a pity. Everyone knows Fiona's skin was born that way on the first day at school. Are you bringing that up on purpose to mock Fiona? I forgot. Forgot? You are so forgetful, Joyce. Seems like the only thing you remember is making fun of others. Do you want to know the secret to tan, Joyce? Let me show you. You guys just wait. Especially Brenda. I can't believe I used to be friends with someone as sly as you. So, Joyce still didn't figure out what she did wrong. I was having a headache, trying to find a way to deal with Joyce. Then I received news that her parents' business went wrong, making her family's finance difficult. Although I knew this was not good news, I hoped this could reduce Joyce's princess demeanor. She wouldn't have the chance to rely on her family's wealth to put others down again. In the days that followed, even though we intervened many times, Joyce still acted like her annoying usual self. Even more exaggerated than before. Joyce's victims were increasing. Some people held a grudge in their hearts. Some weren't as lucky. They were hurt so badly that they burst into tears, like in the case of Suzanne this morning. I discovered Suzanne crying in the toilet. When I asked her, she told me her boyfriend had betrayed her to follow someone else, and that person was Joyce. I went to ask Joyce directly, but she denied it. I have to steal someone else's boyfriend? Don't you see my pursuers lined up outside? You might even find Suzanne's boyfriend among those boys. And, by the way, you shouldn't poke your nose into other people's business. Isn't it better to continue being a gentle Brenda? I left helplessly. There was no evidence to accuse Joyce. Since that day, similar victims have appeared more and more. What they all had in common was that they both discovered that their boyfriend was texting and talking very affectionately with Joyce. Joyce continued to deny those text messages. She even claimed that someone has impersonating her. With no other choice, I followed Joyce to find out the truth. That day, after school, I secretly followed Joyce. Sure enough, she didn't go to home, but went to a cafe quite far from the school. Here, Joyce met Suzanne's boyfriend. They sat beside each other, talking naturally and looking very affectionate. The guy even gave Joyce a gift. Their relationship couldn't be normal. Leaving the cafe, Joyce continued to the park, the cinema, etc. She was meeting a few other men. Joyce's behavior towards them was all the same as with the first guy. They couldn't be just friends. And, of course, she all received gifts from those men. I didn't understand what kind of person Joyce had become. How could she change so much? The next day, Joyce confidently went to school with more stylish look than usual. From costumes to lipstick colors to even phones, everything about her changed. But only I knew where her clothes came from. Joyce got used to living in luxury. So even though her family was no longer wealthy, she still had to find ways to own those luxury items. The boys surrounding Joyce were more crowded than usual, and she continued to use her nasty tone to poke fun at others. I still pondered whether to reveal the truth about Joyce or not. Because deep in my heart, I still consider her a friend, hoping Joyce would return to being the same person as before. Ellen! Why didn't you reply to my text yesterday? I wore dozens of dresses and took pictures for you to see. Remember to check your messages.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Oh, is it Brenda again? Why are you standing there looking? Are you jealous? I only hold your crush's arm. So whatever you want. What right do I have to stop you? That's right. You are so cute when you are obedient. Ellen is way out of your league. I was going to go to Joyce to warn her one last time, but it seemed Joyce didn't let me do that. After school, I sent Joyce all pictures of her hanging out with many people. Immediately after that, Joyce kept calling and texting me, but I ignored them all. She even asked her mother to call my mother to ask to see me. I didn't care. She must be living in panic and counting the minutes to see me at the school following morning. As expected, right after the first class ended, Joyce immediately dragged me to the back of the school and apologized repeatedly. Please, delete those photos. It will completely ruin my reputation if people find out about this. We are best friends, Brenda. You can't do this to me. Best friends? Do you ever think about what you did to me? How can you open your mouth to mention those two words? I'll give you a week to change. You know where you are going wrong, right? If not, don't blame me. With that, I turned to leave, despite Joyce standing there begging. I believed Joyce would have to change her way of life after this incident. That would be good for her and those around her. Although I knew it was difficult, I still hoped my childhood best friend would return one day. Deep down, I still consider Joyce as my close friend.